Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another budget video and cash stuffing, and I have also changed out some of my binders. I have a new Moterm planner that I'm going to use as my budget planner, and I think I'm going to like this. I was doing my budget on the iPad, but I think I want to go back to pen and paper and just change it up a little bit. So I got this new Moterm planner. And I also created some budget sheets. These are the ones that I had on my iPad, but I printed these out and I'll kind of go over and went over it a little bit in my last video. But I call it the Smart Budget. And this is where you put the month, the year, and then your pay date, and then what's carried over in your checking account balance. And then you put in your income and you total that out. And then in this column, you're going to put the due date of the bills or the expenses, and then what that actually is. And then you're going to subtract that amount and then put a balance here. This is sort of like a check register here. And then when you're down here at the bottom, you're going to do a total expenses, and then you're going to put in what's left over out of your checking account. And that is what I did for this month. But I'm not going to show you all of that, because most of the things that are on this page for me are things that are going to come out of my checking account, whether it is an auto pay or I go online and pay it. And mostly that's like my car payment, my mortgage payment, internet payment, just different things like that. And once I figure up all of my bills and what's left over, then I'm going to come over to the next page, and this is where I'm going to do my cash funding. I don't know how well you can see that. And this is my cash funding for the month, and it is $380. And I basically here have the fund, and then I name it here. It matches all of my cash envelopes, and then what the balance is in those envelopes, which I've already done, and which ones I am funding for this pay period. And then I have a denominations column here, and then I put in my denomination so that when I go to the bank, I have this here so that I'll know how many 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, so on, how many of those that I need. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to lay this to the side since I already know what I need. And this is my bank envelope. And I also have in it, I do a cash withdrawal slip, bank withdrawal slip, and it's laminated, so I can use my Sharpie on it and then wipe it off with alcohol, and then I can reuse them. So I put that there, and I have $380. So I'm going to go ahead and put the money in the tray. Hope everybody's having a good day. So glad the weather has changed, because I am a fall girl. Fall and spring. I do love summer, but it can get too hot, but I do love my fall and my spring. Let's put this here. I'm going to pull out my, let's start with my wallet, my cash wallet first. The first one is dining out, and I didn't do much spending this last couple of weeks, so I still have money left over. So I do have $41 left, so I do have a little savings. I call it my coffee fund. That's where I put my $1 bills at that are left over. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this dollar and stick it in my coffee fund. And for dining out, I am going to add $40. Because a lot of time I do not have a grocery envelope, and that's just because, you know, my son, he will cook for himself, I'll cook for myself, and he normally buys his own groceries. And so I'll use my dining out money to buy some groceries, and sometimes I'll use the house fund to buy groceries. It just depends. So dining out is taken care of, and for the house, I still have, didn't spend a thing. Still have $70 there, so I'm going to leave that in there. But I will be spending some this go around. We are out of a few things. Shopping has $40 left, and I'm going to add 20 to make that $60. Didn't do a lot of anything this past few weeks. Nails, I'm probably going to get those done this week, or next week I should say. So still haven't spent that, so I still have $50 there. Crafts, I have $23. So I'm going to take my $3 and put it in my coffee fund. Because that Starbucks coffee is expensive. And I don't go as much as I used to because, you know, they are very expensive. And I usually I've learned how to make my own coffee with the, like my cold brew with the foam and all of that. So I've just been kind of sticking to that. Now, as far as crafts, I'm not going to put anything in there. I'm just going to leave it at $20 for crafts. Christmas goes in the other envelope. Birthdays, nothing there. Giving's going to get $5. My last $5 went to, I was at a Arby's, I think it was, and they were having a fundraiser for No Kid Goes Hungry, so that's where that $5 went. Coins, I'm just going to leave those in there. I don't have very much there, so that's it for my cash wallet. Put that back. And now we're going to do my sinking funds. And these are some of the bank withdrawal slips that I have. Okay. Lawn is not getting funded because that should be over with here pretty soon, but there's still $200 in there. Cleaning has 60, and I'm going to add 60 more. So in there we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $120 for cleaning. And that's for my house. And that's 10, 14, 120. For house, no overflow in here. Christmas is getting $100. I have $150 still in my wallet. I still have not bought one Christmas present. I'm gonna have to get on it. So we have 100, 200, and then 300 for another 100, and then 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, $510 so far for Christmas. I think my goal is to get about $700. So we're going to put in another 100. So that's $510 for Christmas. Electronics, we're not putting anything in electronics. Birthdays, car taxes, car maintenance is getting $20. And we have 50, 60, 70, 80. So that will make it $100 for car maintenance. And I don't have a tracker for this one. I'm going to have to make me some more. Car insurance for my son's car has $100 in it. Oh, that was already closed. Open. And I'm going to put another 100 in here. So that's $200 in his. And his will be due in December. I did add another envelope for principal payments. I'm going to start putting money in here so that when I get a little bit, I don't know how much, it's just whatever, that I can make a principal payment on my car or my house. Yearly subscriptions, nothing, and crafts did not get a thing. So we're done with this one. Now, I was doing the savings challenges, the 100 envelope savings challenge, and I had them in my savings challenge book. I have decided, because I like to see the money, so I have decided not to do it in here. So what I am going to do is to replace this with a savings binder. And for here, here's my envelope for pulling out the numbers. This labeled 1 to 100, and whatever I pull out, that's what I put in. And this week I pulled, and this is how I put my money in, and put a label on it. And this time I pulled $35, so I need 20, 30, and 5. Might be a little hard to get it in here, but should have got some envelopes maybe that had 2 to a page. It probably would have been easier, but that's good. So that's $35, and I may have already put that on there. Yes. So I have a total of $204 so far in my $5,000 challenge. And I also put $300 into my savings account. So I'm going to put some, and I usually put place markers for those. I don't want to keep putting money there. So let's see, we got 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can get me placeholder. So that would be for $1,100 if I did that correctly. So I'd say that's pretty good. And that's not all that I have in my savings account. I've just been doing this ever since I think it was the end of September. So I've been putting $300 in each paycheck I get, so that's twice a month, so that's pretty good. And I believe that is it. I'm going to put my bank envelope back in here. It's getting a little thick, but that's okay. think I did that wrong. I think I should have $1,200. Yeah. Yeah, $1,200. Sorry about that. So that's it for everything. I got all of my $380 in there. I think what I would like to do with this box here is give it away when I reach a certain amount of subscribers. So if anyone is interested, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get to at least 200 subscribers, and then I'll do this as a giveaway. So hopefully you guys will be interested in doing that and subscribing to my channel. And I am hoping that I am helpful to someone to motivate them to, you know, budget your money better than, you know, instead of, you know, just doing it and not knowing where everything is kept. Like I tell my son, if you don't budget with the little that you have, then you'll never be able to budget with any more than that. I mean, how can God bless you with more if you can't handle the little bit? I've heard so many stories about people winning the lottery and be broke within a couple of years just because, you know, they weren't managing their money before. So when they did get rich and become millionaires, that they just weren't able to handle it, you know. And so I'm just hoping that everyone can realize that it's not a joke when you're dealing with your money. You just have to manage it and just do the best that you can. And so I'm hoping that everybody likes my channel, and so that'll be it for today. And if you like what you've seen so far, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.